Actually, I'm going to do the introduction in behalf of Imelda. So thank you very much, James, and welcome everybody to the opening program of the National Astronomy Week. And it is my great and distinct honor to introduce to you today no other than Dr. Debra Elmegreen to give some welcome remarks for our program. I just want to give some brief background about Dr. Elmegreen. She was the professor of astronomy on the Mariah Mitchell Chair at Vassar College in New York. And she is a well-known and well-respected researcher of the structure and evolution of galaxies at optical, infrared, and radio wavelengths. She has used a variety of land-based and space telescopes, including the Hubble Space Telescope and now the James Webb Space Telescope. Dr. Elmegreen is president of the International Astronomical Union, IAU, the first American female to hold this position in the organization's 103-year history. And she is also the past president of the American Astronomical Society. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Elmegreen for the welcome remarks.
Thank you for your kind introduction, Edwin. I'm delighted to welcome you all to the 32nd Philippine National Astronomy Week. Congratulations on this long-running celebration, which, as you've heard and seen in the beautiful video, was first proposed by Imelda and Edwin to then President Aquino in 1990. You'll be hearing more from them shortly. Their draft resolution became the official proclamation that the president signed into law, and the opening ceremony was attended by the Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology. In 1992, then Vice President Laurel attended the second celebration. In 1993, as you heard from President Tai, President Ramos officially declared the third Sunday of February every year as the start of National Astronomy Week. The International Astronomical Union mirrors the spirit of National Astronomy Week in a global context and shares many of the same goals as the Astronomical League of the Philippines. The IAU is the worldwide organization of professional astronomers. Our mission is to promote and safeguard astronomy in all its aspects, including research, communication, education, and development through international cooperation. Founded in 1919, the IAU has 12,000 individual and junior members from 85 countries, including the Philippines. Astronomy is deeply rooted in our histories and cultures, forging bonds across society. The universe as a time machine allows us to reconstruct our cosmic history, viewing distant galaxies as they appeared when they were younger, and inviting broad thoughts about our place on fragile Earth. Astronomical technology also provides serendipitous benefits to society, such as the use of GPS in our cell phones. With the launch of the James Webb Space Telescope and other successful missions, public interest in cosmology, exoplanets, the Milky Way, and other galaxies is high. The IAU taps into that interest, using astronomy as a tool to help achieve UN Sustainable Development Goals, including those on partnerships, education, gender and minority inequalities, infrastructure, sustainable communities, clean energy, climate action, and peace. Astronomers use many skills that are transferable to other fields, such as computer programming and statistics applied to large data sets in climate science, medicine, finance. Our Office of Astronomy for Development has engaged hundreds of thousands of people in projects that draw on the excitement of astronomy and apply its technologies to development in communities. Our astrotourism program brings visitors to remote sites, such as the Himalayas, to see dark skies with local guides. Astronomy, of course, inspires curiosity. Our Office of Astronomy for Education aids science teacher development in using astronomy as a gateway to STEM fields for school children. This will lead to a generation better able to tackle global science problems. Our Office for Young Astronomers hosts regional astrophysics summer schools, and hands-on workshops provide training for early career astronomers in developing countries to foster their research programs. Our regional and international symposia bring astronomers together to share their research and discoveries. It's vital that we engage a diverse global community in science, since that will broaden ideas and perspectives. To that end, our Office for Astronomy Outreach has coordinators around the globe, including in the Philippines. Its projects in over 100 countries involve translating astronomy into native languages, encouraging girls in science through activities with women mentors, and providing school children with telescopes. Our diplomacy efforts bring together children in post-conflict regions through their enjoyment of astronomy. We strive for an inclusive astronomical community through activities such as Inspiring Stars, which is a traveling international exhibit for the visually impaired that uses tactile models and sound to represent astronomical objects. Another program translates astronomical terms into sign language for the hearing impaired. As fundamental as astronomy is to humanity, the field would never have developed without our ability to see the night sky. Yet many people today have never had a clear view of the Milky Way. We'll be hearing more about this in the next talk. Our working group on dark and quiet skies aims to minimize light pollution so we can continue to enjoy space, and so wildlife natural rhythms are not disrupted. Our outreach programs also inform the public about climate change through astronomers' studies of the evolution of atmospheres on the Earth and other planets. Astronomers rely on observations that cover the electromagnetic spectrum and detect cosmic messengers such as gravitational waves, cosmic rays, and neutrinos. Space-based platforms are critical for ultraviolet and infrared wavelengths that can be detected only above the atmosphere. Ground-based observatories allow big optical telescopes and radio arrays. Our working group on global coordination of ground and space astrophysics draws on our collective expertise to tackle international multi-wavelength endeavors. Unfortunately, both optical and radio observations from the ground are threatened by the enormous number of new communication satellites crossing our skies. While they serve an important purpose in connecting us, they also reflect sunlight and transmit data at radio wavelengths. Our Center for the Protection of Dark and Quiet Skies is working with the United Nations, companies, and other organizations to help mitigate the impact of satellite constellations on our views of space. We all share the same sky, and like all of you, the IAU strives for a better understanding, appreciation, and stewardship of it. I wish you all a wonderful astronomy week. Thank you.